Hello, everybody. I hope this is working. Anyway, welcome. I feel like I haven't gone live in a while, but that's not even true because I just did my bookshelf organization video. I love how the thumbnail is weekly reading sprints, and then I do them maybe once every like 6 months. But anyway, I'm happy you all are here. I actually just finished a book. I read Crying in H Mart by Michelle. What I'm blanking right now. Michelle, Michelle Zauner. I just read that, and I started it last night, and I finished it like literally 10 minutes ago. Because I wanted to finish it yesterday so that I could start a new book today. Because I'm not good at starting books back to back, but whatever. So I don't know if I'm gonna read during these sprints, but I'm probably gonna work on revisions because I am trying to get my book ready to be sent out to beta readers. So I'll probably do that. If not, then I will be starting Yolk by Mary. I don't know any authors. Mary H.K. Choi. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be my next read. Anyway, okay. How's everyone doing? Let me know what you will be reading. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, what is everyone going to be reading? I'm very curious. Dreams Lie Beneath. Interesting. I've never heard of that book before. I really want to get back into fantasy. Like, I just recorded a whole TikTok about how I don't know what my reading taste is anymore. So, follow me on TikTok. Actually, I haven't posted it yet, so that's whatever. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Also, I might be eating a sandwich because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten lunch yet. But anyway, welcome. Did it make me cry? Crying in H? No, it did not make me cry, but it was very sad. Well, here's the thing. I've said this a few times, but like recently I haven't been experiencing like sad emotions. It sounds bad, but I think it's because of my meds for like my mental illness, whatever. But I just like don't cry anymore. I used to cry all the time, especially while reading. And like this was really sad. I think if I was back in my like unmedicated stage of my life, it probably would have made me cry. But it was sad, but I did not cry. But like, damn, I don't know why, but when I picked that book up, I didn't know it was nonfiction. Like straight up, I thought it was just fiction, like contemporary fiction. And then as I started reading it, I realized it said memoir on the cover, and I was like, oh, this will be interesting. And then it was just depression. It was very, very sad. But I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be reading The Deep. Oh, that's a good one. I hope you enjoy it. Hello. Yeah, how is everyone? I'm doing okay. This weekend has been very chill, you know? Also, look at my little shrine for my dogs. It's like the only decoration that I have in my room. Let's do a little dog tour real quick. Okay, that is Darcy on the top. I put her on the top because that's my like OG dog. She actually died a few months ago, but I put her on top. And then these are my puppies. They're not puppies anymore. They actually turn 1 next month. And that's Luna. The darker one is Luna. Okay, okay. That's Luna. That's Daisy. My little babies. I love them so much. I get to see them in like 2 days. I'm so excited because I'm gonna go home. I'm not home. Oh my God, I'm in another location. I've moved like 3 times this year. Really hate that for myself. Anyway, okay, you just finished Redemptor. I need to read that. How was it? I really enjoyed Ray Bear. I need to read Redemptor. Also, I don't know why I like when I found out that series is just a duology, I was kind of upset because I thought it was gonna have like 4 books. But I love a duology, so I can't even be mad. You love Yolk? I've heard nothing but good things about Yolk, so I'm very excited to read it. I heard it made people emotional. So Gilded. Oh, O.C. Daniel. Cricket Kingdom, one of my favorites. Hi. You've read Emergency Contact. Okay. Yeah, I know some people who like really love Mary H.K. Choi's books, and I've really been wanting to get into them. So like we'll see what happens with Yolk, and then maybe I'll read the rest of their work. Going to start the Hunting Wives. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy it. This book is a masterpiece. It is so good. I hope you love it. Is this like your first time reading it? Oh my god, I love we all know how much I love this series. I think about this book specifically a lot though. I just think that Sabaa Tahir, she is a mastermind. Like this book is it's so good. I that's all I can say. Like I really hope you enjoy it. Legendborn. Fun fact, my book club is reading Legendborn right now. So if you want to buddy read it with a bunch of people, myself included, you should join my book club. The link is in the description of this video. Dangerous Women Book Club. Everyone join my club. It's a lot of fun. It's on this app called Fable. So if you're interested, I would join. It's free. Okay. I don't know what that means. People we meet on vacation. Nice. House of Sky and Breath. That just came out this week, yeah? I've been seeing so many people reading that. And it's so interesting because I saw some people gave it 5 stars and really loved it. And then someone who I know is like a fan of Sarah J. Maas gave it 1 star and she was like, "This book is not good." And I was like, "Oop." I don't plan on reading it because I no longer support Sarah J. Maas, but it's been interesting to see everyone's reactions to it. Amari and the Night Brothers. I've heard so many good things about that book. It's middle grade, right? Middle grade from the Deaths of Zoe Washington. Interesting. Oh, okay. You're reading A Court of Silver Flames. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, this does not bode well for me. What will I read? I might read Yolk, but I also might not because I just finished another book. So I kind of want to not read right now. Like, I think I want to work on revisions for my book. I don't think you'll be reading anything. Oh, what video are you editing? Six Crimson Cranes. I just read that one. It felt like a fairy tale. Like it was a nice, cute read. Oh, hello. Okay, Addie, another popular one. I think our first sprint is going to be 20 minutes. I think I already have the timer set up, but if you guys want to do another time, like 30 minutes, just let me know. We can do that for the next sprint. I also don't know how long I'm going to be live for. I never know. I usually aim for like 2.5 to 3 hours because that seems like enough time. But we'll see. Because if I'm not reading, I don't know. I do want to get something done. Like I'm gonna be writing. I should make a goal and say I'm gonna try and revise like 3 chapters. Will I be able to do it? I don't know. I also really just don't want to do anything. I just want to watch a movie right now, but I'm telling myself I need to get work done. I just like, what have I done? What have I done this whole weekend? I did do homework on Friday. Why am I even talking? Like, you guys don't care. Actually, I will say, okay, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you should for a couple reasons. One being, I am most active on Twitter. Like, I post irregularly on YouTube because I am just so tired all the time and editing, I just can't do it. So I don't post as frequently as I used to, but I'm on Twitter all the time, which is where I interact with everyone. So if you want to see updates from me, also I post snippets there and like writing stuff and reading updates, whatever. Follow me on Twitter. And also Instagram because I ask you guys, I do polls. Like a few days ago, I was like, what kind of content do you want to see from me on YouTube? And someone was like, oh, I'd love to see like more personal stuff like vlogs, like not just book oriented. And I was like, you guys would be interested in that? Like, not saying I'm gonna do it, I might. Like, I show more of my regular life in my Instagram stories, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you're interested, follow me there and you can find out more information. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, middle game. I have also heard a lot about this one. Read, you guys all reading Sabaa Tahir, like this makes me so happy, and I hope you love it because this book is phenomenal. Brittany, oh my god, my bestie. Everyone go subscribe to Brittany. She's amazing. Hello, Brittany. Welcome. You're reading Akata Witch. I had to read that for class, and it was a great book. I hope you're enjoying it. Love that series. I have a confession to make. I have been reading that book for, like, 2 or 3 weeks now because I got the ARC, like, months ago, and I was like, "Oh, I should read it before it comes out," and then I just simply never finished it. I got 2 chapters in, was having a great time, like, I loved the book, and then I just stopped reading. So you reminded me I need to pick it up again, but I also need there's so many things I need to read. Me, "Oh my god, I'm a reader, I love reading." Also me, so stressed about all the books I need to read. Empire of Storms, that book is insane. Song Below Water, nice. Good Girl, Bad Blood. Is this a part of the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, or am I just making that up? I don't know. I hope you're enjoying it. Ophelia After All. Yeah, I've heard only good things about it. Thank you. I love them so much. You're reading Crave, the vampire one, I think? Fortune is Sworn. Oh my god, I have had that book for years now. Like, I really should read it at some point. Also, I'm so sorry. It's been 11 minutes and we have not done a single sprint. So, how about we start a sprint in the next 4 minutes at 15? Reading Chinese, having a hard time sitting still and reading. So, this stream was a godsend. Oh, okay, nice. Well, I hope that you can get into reading. I'm glad that this might be helpful for you. Ace of Spades. Also started that book and never finished it. I have it, like, I brought it with me to LA and I gotta get back to it. They really are. I actually think it's very cruel that I don't have my dogs with me right now. Like, this is me, like, airing out my beef, but I was supposed to bring my dogs to LA because 'cause I'm, like, living off campus, and then my mom it was literally my mom's idea. She was like, "You should bring them." And I was like, "Great, perfect, I love my dogs. I would love to have my dogs." And then right before I was about to leave, she's like, "No, don't bring them. That's a bad idea." And I was like, "So why not?" Anyway, so now I don't have them and I'm really sad about it. I just hate not having animals with me. Like I love animals, especially my dogs. They make me so happy. Redemptor. Wow. Oh my gosh. You know, that ending must be fire. Yeah, okay. Your first time, Saba. Same. Saba is just there's no one who is doing it like her. And I mean it. I've never not enjoyed one of her books. Like, she made the switch to contemporary with All My Rage, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy." Like, I know she's a fantasy author, but All My Rage is one of my new favorite books. Like, I was shook. She can do everything. Like, I'm actually obsessed. I wanna be her friend. Like, when I become a published author, I don't even care about my books. I just wanna become her friend. But I don't know. She's so cool, and I love her books. And if you haven't pre-ordered All My Rage, I recommend that everyone do that because it is so good. You're all going to love it. So, anyway, read it. Reread. Okay. Okay, good. Good, you should. You should. Reading some Junji. Oh my god. You know what? I need to get into manga. I used to read some when I was like younger, but I don't know why. I just haven't been doing that recently. So, I can do some research, find some good recs. Oh my god, Okay, we're gonna start our sprint at 15. So you have an hour and a half left. Hoping to finish. Okay, I hope you finish too. We'll be sprinting for that time, hopefully. No promises. Sometimes I always get so tired during sprints and I'm like, I gotta go. Like I kind of wish I had a stand-in for myself. And you know what I wish I could do? I wish I could do sprints, but where I didn't have to be there, but I could like moderate, like in the chat or something, because that would be so much fun. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. Anyway, all right. Let's get ready for the sprint. Okay, because it's almost time. It basically is time. Let me see if I remember how to share my screen. God, I'm gonna have to you guys, I uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Okay, so okay, it worked. All right. Is everyone ready? Okay, everyone, happy reading. We'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm gonna turn my camera off because I'm gonna be writing, and you don't need to see my writing face. How'd it oh my god. How'd it go for everyone? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do anything because I ate my lunch and I did start watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, but this time I will edit or revise, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm sorry. I realized I didn't have the sound on, so I didn't hear the timer go off. I don't know how long you guys were just sitting there. Anyway, so you joined during the last minute, the last 8 minutes. Aw, wait, that's so cute. Also, yes, I am in bed. I am tired. No, it was only what, 20 minutes? You know, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay. I was having a conversation with Cassidy. She's reading An Ember in the Ashes for the first time, and so we're talking about it. And I just had to get my 2 cents in because you know that's one of my favorite series of all time. Yeah, see, I'm watching the new one. I didn't even really like the original one that much. Like, I'm not a huge fan of like like slasher horror movies. I prefer the like subtle, creepier ones, the ones that just like are uneasy or like make you uneasy. It is important. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I shout? I don't know. Also, my AirPods are not connected. I don't even know why I have them in. Guys, I was like triple tasking. I'm gonna turn the sound on so that I actually hear the timer this time. 68%. I want to read that book so badly. I feel like I keep forgetting to like request it from my library, but I've heard such great stuff about it. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Archer's Voice. I've not read it. Wait, I think I just hold on. I'm gonna look that up because I think I just like saw something about it. Yeah, I know someone who's reading it now. Is that a romance book? Never read it. Honestly, horror movies are some of my favorite movies. It's like my favorite genre. I don't get scared easily, ever. So I don't feel brave. It just feels like something I do, you know? But like none of my friends like horror movies. So I understand. What do I think about homeschooling? I feel like, I don't know. I've never done homeschooling. I remember I wanted to be homeschooled when I was oh, hold on. I wanted to be homeschooled when I was younger because I like really didn't like some people at my school. And I was like so depressed, whatever. Like I hated middle school, but my parents were like, shut up and and go to school. And I'm glad that I did that. I really don't know. I don't think I have an opinion on it because I've never experienced it, but I understand with the pandemic that a lot of people had to like do homeschool. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on it? I did online school for college. So there are 22 pages. Oh, damn. See, that's the kind of productivity that I need. Like, I was supposed to just eat my sandwich and like maybe watch like a YouTube video or something and then come back. But I finished my sandwich and was like, let me watch a movie. I love how people were like, oh my God, did she fall asleep? I actually did fall asleep one time during reading sprints. This was like a few months ago. And I think this is when I was reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I was so tired because I told you whenever I do reading sprints, I'm always tired for some reason. So anyway, I did fall asleep, but I woke up like 3 minutes before the timer went off, so that was good. I was really tired. Also, Addie LaRue, no. Love Sickness, nice. Midsummer, yeah, I love Midsummer. I've seen that movie like 5 times against my will, but I enjoy it. Well, not against my will, but because my friends wanted to watch it, and I was like, okay. So I ended up watching it like 5 times because they all wanted to watch it at different times. Witch. which was interesting. The one with Anya Taylor-Joy, that was an interesting one. I didn't love it, but you know, it was what it was. That is one of my favorite books of all time. I hope you are enjoying it, but also it's very intense. So, edited a few pages, stopped at page 27. Nice. Okay, I need to get like y'all, like you guys are actually doing stuff. Exactly. Like I hate how jump scares are so big now because I'm like, it's such cheap scare. Like I know people do get freaked out by that stuff, but for me, I'm like, you know when it's coming and that little shock lasts like 2 seconds and then it's over. And I'm like, it's not scary. Like give me something that's actually gonna freak me out. Like Hereditary. Hereditary is creepy as hell. Hello, welcome. How do I know what I want to do with my life? Y'all are asking some deep questions. I don't actually know what I want to do with my life. I'm about to graduate, and so many people are asking me, like, what are you going to do after you graduate? And I'm like, can I just focus on graduating? You know, I don't know. Like, I know that I want to publish books and be a writer. And I feel like my ultimate dream is to like have my own publishing company that is dedicated to uplifting underrepresented voices. But I'm also like not a business person, so I really don't know. Like right now I'm working for a new app called Fable and I love them so much. Like I love this job and I would love to continue working with them. But obviously like I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know. I'd love to just like write full time. And how did I know I wanted to do that? Just cuz I've always loved writing. So, yeah. But I don't know if that doesn't work out because I know like authors they don't be getting paid that much. Like if I couldn't make a living off of my writing, then I would be totally fine with going into like, well, I could work in publishing. I'd love to do like publicity, marketing, acquisitions. I'm interested in editorial, but not as much as I thought I would be. Like I low key like marketing more, but I could totally do that. Or tech. Tech. Never thought I'd be one of those girlies. I could be in San Francisco and be a tech baddie. 7 days in June. Y'all, like I see so much about this book and I really want to read it. Oh, you're sad? Yeah, that book be making people cry. Not me. My face was the same the entire time I was reading the book. I actually don't really know why it made people cry. Because to me, when I was reading it, I was like, I was confused. I was confused by certain characters did certain things. Reread Beach Read. I've also heard a lot about that one. You know, a lot of people say that Emily Henry writes really great, like emotional stories. I don't see it. Because I read People We Meet on Vacation, and a lot of people were saying how that book made them cry and it was like so angsty. And I was like, oh, I love a romance book that is like super emotional. And I read it and I was just so like, I wasn't even emotional, I was just bored. Anyway, this is not a roast session. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but good morning. Welcome. Reading Game of Thrones. You know what? I've always wanted to read Game of Thrones. Also, Bunny, isn't that like that thriller book? I've been hearing a lot about that one too. Well, you should. That book is phenomenal. So I will always say yes. Read Hanako. You like horror, fine. I just hate most of the horrors I watch. It has to be something special. I feel that. Yeah, as a horror stan, I feel like 90% of the horror movies I watch are bad or I just don't enjoy them. And it's like rare for me to find something that I actually think is good. But I still am like, oh, horror is amazing. Yeah, what's your favorite, Brittany? Actually, you can text me. Brittany, oh my God, I had a dream. I had a dream that you texted me, and I was so sad when I woke up and you hadn't texted me. So you should text me. I was like, I should text her, but then I didn't. So you should text me. Anyway, you're homeschooled and you love it. Okay, that's great. See, I don't know. When I was younger, I was like, guys, I want to be homeschooled so that I can graduate high school when I'm 14 and then go to college early and then be really advanced and done by the time I'm like 18. I don't know why I wanted that for myself, but I did. I don't think I would have been able to keep up, but I'm glad that you loved it. 2 new books. Okay, what books did you buy? We're in LA. So, like, personally, I'm not gonna disclose that information because I don't need like 1,000 people trying to find me, but I'm in LA, and I will just say that. It's funny though because I was talking to my friend today because we were driving around, and I was like, "Wow, LA is so big. Like, who asked for this?" And it is big. So good luck to y'all trying to find. No, I'm not. We're not even gonna pretend. Don't find me. Don't even look for me. A lot of homeschool kids, are definitely different. Oh no. Us. Oh my god, interesting. Us by Jordan Peele. You know, it's interesting. I never even considered his movies to be horror movies. I think it just depends. Like, what is the line between horror and thriller? You know what I love? Psychological thrillers. Now, those movies, those be getting me. Which one's okay? Like, I think Hereditary is like horror, but also like psychological. And then Midsummer for sure. You know what movie I love that's a thriller? Don't Breathe. That is a great one. Also, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is that movie? It's on Netflix. Hush. So good. The Haunting of Hill House. Now that is a good series. That is a great series. Just me. Oh no. Oh no. I love Jordan Peele's movies, by the way. Like, I especially love Get Out. Like, I think that movie is phenomenal. Brittany, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you love that book. I don't even know if I like disliked it. I just was expecting more from it, especially with the way it's hyped by literally everyone on the internet. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the best book I've ever read in my life." And then I read it and I was not touched by a single part of it. Like, that book is like 400 pages long, and there was not a single minute where I was like, "Wow, okay, I feel this." Nope, not a single minute. I was like, "Brittany, I see your text. I'm gonna text you back when the next sprint starts." How do I feel about the Scream movies? Okay, I have seen a lot of them. Like, I didn't realize there were that many until I was with my roommates and we were watching them. I enjoyed the first one, and then it just goes downhill from there. Like, I don't even remember what happens. I really like the TV show though. Like, I like the first 2 seasons. They were okay. Like, I enjoyed them. Were they good? No. Started Legendborn. Oh no! Oh lord. I'm sorry. Hello, be iconic. See, I think it would also be iconic, but I would need a lot of help. Graduated last year, decided not to apply to grad school. Ooh, wait, that's awesome. How's it going for you? Because I feel like, yeah, a lot of people I know are like in grad school or going to grad school. And I'm kind of freaked out because I've never not been in school. So I feel like when I graduate, I'm just gonna like not know what to do. But I don't know, I thought about it and I was like, I am interested in going to grad school, but I know that I don't have to go right now. Like, I could always go later. And so I'd rather just like take this time because, especially with the pandemic, like, I'm so, so tired. I need a break. And a lot of people tell me that you should take a break between undergrad and grad school. So I will be doing that at least if I decide to go to grad school, which I don't know if I will. But, I'm happy that you're doing poetry though. That's amazing. Like, honestly, plug your work. Plug it in the comments. Hello, welcome. You started on the come up. Nice. I still need to read that book. Working Tech and yes. See, this is the push that I needed. Like, I really should come. I should do it. I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've only read one of her books, and I'm sure the other ones are good. Like, everyone loves them, but I just didn't care for people we meet on vacation. So, where do I go to school? See, I'm not going to answer that. I'm pretty sure some of you know. Like, I've definitely posted about it before, either on accident or what. But I'm not going to say because we don't need to know. Maybe when I graduate, you will know. You liked beach read. I heard that people who like beach read don't like people we meet on vacation, or people we meet on vacation who people who like that don't like beach read. So maybe I'll like beach read. Oh, interesting. See, here's the thing. I just know that Emily Henry is so popular on Book Talk and Book Twitter, and I don't trust them. Like, I don't trust them at all. So I have read many a Book Talk recommendations, and there has been one book that I enjoyed, and that was Christina Lauren book, which I already knew I probably would like because I trust Christina Lauren. You just fell to your knees in Walmart. Listen, I'm sorry. Exactly. Like everyone has different. I'm telling you, people on Twitter and TikTok get so weird if you say you don't like a book. Like, oh my, I said I didn't enjoy or I didn't like It Ends With Us because that book was very triggering and intense. And I felt like it was marketed and recommended to me in the wrong ways. And people on TikTok were all up in arms talking about that's not the book's fault, like blah, 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 like it's not a romance. And I'm like, first of all, can I just say I don't like a book? Like, it's nothing personal. Honest God, people out here literally acting like I murdered their loved one. Like, goddamn, you can't say a damn thing in these communities without people trying to jump down your throat. And I'm like, let me just have an opinion. People are always asking me to do like negative, like book rec or like negative like roast videos, and I'm like, low key I would, because it's kind of fun, but at the same time, two reasons why I won't. One, it makes me mad. Like, I get mad when I think about books I don't like, because usually I don't like books because they're problematic or offensive to me in some way. So when I rant about them, I just get angry. I don't like being angry. Okay, it's exhausting for me. Two, because then I have people in my comments, people in my DMs talking about, well, why don't you like this book, blah, blah, blah. Like, straight up, it feels like harassment, and I'm like, we are all entitled to our own opinions. Okay, like, let me live my life. It's getting to the point where I don't even like to rate books anymore because I know there's going to be someone out there who is like, oh my God, you're so picky. Like, why do you even read if you don't like these books? I'm like, first of all, what does that mean? Because there have been plenty of books I've been very excited to read that I thought I would love, and they just turned out to be disappointments. And it's what? Like, how do I control? I don't know. People are just crazy. Anyway, just had a rant for a second. It really was Brittany, and I'm sorry. But you know why it was a flop? Because you loved it, and I was out here like, I can't read this book because I can't get into it. Oh my God, y'all could do like a little buddy read. The Book Thief, another book I need to read. Okay, how about we start our next sprint? Do you want to do 20 minutes or 30 minutes? We'll start our next sprint at the top of the hour, so in 5 minutes. It was hard to get through, right? I started that book like 3 times and I had to put it down. The only time I could actually read it is when I had the audiobook. Like, I couldn't read it without the audiobook. I've read, okay, I've read Riley Sager, Lock Every Door. I don't know if that counts as horror. I guess it does. I've read Lock Every Door. I've read Home Before Dark. Did not like Home Before Dark. I mean, that book was just weird. It also didn't make any sense. I read The Only Good Indians, which I actually really enjoyed, and Into the Drowning Deep, which is one of my favorite books. I adore that book so much. I talk about it all the time. So y'all should know what it is. Also, Brittany, yes, I will respond in a bit. Can you even finish Beach Read? See, I'm not surprised. Oh no! Why is it like not? Is it boring, or are you just not vibing with it? College at 14 sounds wild. It does. How do I deal with stressful family members? Honestly, I don't. Not anymore because I don't live with them. Well, that's a lie. I literally live with my brother right now. But like when I'm at home, it's a lot. Like being home for quarantine, like with my entire family after being away at school. I don't know. My family, I feel like, is very high stress all the time. I'm kind of just used to that environment, so I don't really deal with it. I more so just like tolerate it. But what helps me is having my own space. So I'm just in my room a lot, which really bothers my mom. But It just happens, you know? I gotta have my own space. I'm also just like an introvert, so I like being alone. But I don't know. That's how I deal with it. Also, I just like I don't deal with people that stress me out. I'm like, you can do your thing. Like, live your life. Don't involve me in the drama. Thank you, like Verity. Okay, so this is another popular book talk book, and it's Colleen Hoover, who I do not trust because I have read three of her books and hated two of them. So I am very, very curious though to know what all the fuss is about with Verity. So like if I'm gonna read it, I'll probably just read it just because I'm curious. So I can't really be mad if I don't like it because you know I'd be putting myself through that, but I really don't know. I don't know, I might read it. I just feel like Coho just I just don't trust her. See, that's what I gave it. I gave it 3 stars, which isn't a bad rating. I swear I'll rate a book 3 stars and people think I'm like about to kill someone. Like, damn. Beach read. See, I've been hearing things about book beach read. Gotta find out about it. Verity. Oh no, I haven't read it. I have not because I'm in the business of not watching trailers because I don't want to be spoiled for things. So I've not seen a trailer yet, but I'm excited. It was worth a shot. Yeah. Homeschooling 3rd grade, 8th grade. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, see, I feel like that might be common with people who are homeschooled. Like they have like trouble socializing. Like I already have social anxiety. I feel like it would just get worse if I was homeschooled. Like literally me being at home because of the pandemic, I thought I was like, I don't actually know how to interact with people anymore. So I'm very sorry about that. Okay, see, there you go. Perspective. Love the first screen. Yeah, exactly. Brittany, okay, we gotta do a teleparty Netflix party sometime and watch some horror movies. I know that you've probably seen The Conjuring. Oh, I didn't say, but The Conjuring is some of my favorite movies. Also, It. Yes. Overrated. Interesting. And why is that? Why is that? Hello. Welcome. You're in grad school and it's busted. See, I hear this all the time. I hear people who are like in their PhD program and they're like, I keep thinking this is worth it, and then it's not. Then they like get their PhD and they're like, that was not worth it. Wasn't worth the money, the time, the mental health strain. Like, I'm really not trying to experience that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. My parents are out here trying to be like, you should go to med school. And at first I was like, I should go to med school. Then I was like, $200,000? No, no, no. Anyway, okay. Okay, it's time for an next sprint. Sorry, I feel like I just talked so much for no reason. Like I'd be getting hella distracted. You guys are so entertaining. Anyway, let's do our next sprint. I'm making it 20 minutes. And actually, I see someone saying 30 minutes. So I'm gonna make it 30 minutes. We're gonna do 30 minutes. Okay, welcome back, everybody. How did the sprint go? I feel like an elementary school teacher right now because of my outfit and my glasses and the way I'm talking. Like, welcome. Oh my god, I'm like a librarian. Okay, so I actually did do stuff during this sprint. I edited some. So went back into my revisions. Did I finish a chapter? I did not. I was actually texting Brittany for most of the time, but I am working on my revisions. Like I have my notes, and I don't know why I held up my phone, but anyway, I'm trying. Yeah, no, the timer is for the sprint. I think I'm gonna keep it at 30 minutes because 30 minutes is like very much so perfect. I'm just used to doing 30-minute segments because that's how I do my writing sprints. I do 30 minutes. Hi and welcome. Yeah, I love this professional look. It's giving like classy, sophisticated. I think that's my favorite type of aesthetic right now. 23 more pages. Nice. The guest list. I read that book last year and I gave it 1 star. So I wish you the best of luck. Have I heard the song Boyfriend? I have. I really like that song actually. It's like the new Sapphic anthem. I've always really liked Dove Cameron. And I've always really liked her music. Like, I'm kind of surprised that people are just now being like, oh my God, her music. Because I feel like she's a vibe. But I do like that song. And I'm glad that she's getting more recognition now. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you can finish it in the next sprint. Boyfriend is just a bop. Like, it's a great song. Nice. 22 pages. Well, y'all are reading. See, a part of me wants to read, but a part of me is like, I really should continue with these revisions. Nice. 13. Y'all are making good progress. Catfish. Sounds interesting. I love podcasts. Honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. Very nice. Listen, I had to speak my truth. Like I can't see a book that I don't have or that I have opinions on and not voice them. I know you didn't ask, but that book was it was a no for me. The best book I've read this month. I don't think I've read like anything this month that hasn't been for school, except for maybe one or two. I don't know. Let me check. I don't even remember what I read this month. Best book I read this month. Mm, Crying in H Mart, which I just finished like 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's because everything else I read. Well, no, I read Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen, and I enjoyed it. Like it was funny, but it was a 3 star. It wasn't great. But yeah, Crying in H Mart, I think that's my favorite. You watched a mukbang. Sense and Sensibility. Okay, I know you said you were reading that for school, but I really want to read that. Okay, a mukbang is the mood. I still love watching mukbang videos. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. Probably because it makes me hungry and then I get mad because I don't have food. Or I get mad that I don't have their food and I want it. So, I decided to protect my peace and not watch them anymore. What am I currently reading? Nothing. Okay, well, technically, I'm currently reading Ophelia After All because I've been reading that for weeks. But, I was going to say I'm going to start Yolk. But I think I'm going to finish Ophelia After All first. I also need to read my friend's book. So let me not start Yolk because I need to read that. I keep on, oh my God, I do this all the time, but I'll be reading a book and I'll be having such a good time. And then I have to stop for some reason, whether it's because I need to go to sleep or I need to go to class. And then I just don't pick the book up again. Like, what am I doing? These books are great. And I'm just depriving myself of their greatness for what? I don't know. But I'll be reading those. Like, I'm beta reading. Well, not really beta reading. I'm just reading. And I'm so excited. It's so good. And then I am also reading Ophelia After All, which I'm enjoying. But I'm not reading on the sprint because I'm revising my book. Dove Cameron is iconic. She is iconic. She has such a beautiful voice. Is this your first time? Oh my God, welcome. I hope that you have fun and that I don't disappoint you. Nice. How are you liking it? How many books do I usually read a month? I think I usually read around 8, but it really fluctuates. Like this time last year, I think in January last year, I read like 12 books and then, or like 15 books, and then 15, that seems like a stretch. I don't know. I was reading over 10 books a month in the beginning of 2021, but I've been so busy and just tired. Like I recently, like last month, I read 8 books, and then this month so far, I've read five, four, five, five, five. Oh, yeah. Okay. I've read 5 books, and no, 2 of them were for school. 3 of them were not for school. But also, like, my taste right now is so weird. Like, I don't know what I'm doing because I used to always be like, I don't read nonfiction, and now all of a sudden I'm reading nonfiction. I have read not a whole lot. Well, I've read like quite a few fantasy books, but not as much. Like, I used to read so much fantasy, and now I'm like, I'm just not doing that. And I don't know. I don't know why. Can't read. Oh my God. Good luck with your schoolwork. And welcome. And thank you for joining. Halfway through Legendborn. Oh no. You know what? I have to say, like, Legendborn took me a minute too, because there's so much lore that needs to be explained. I was so confused. I had to ask a friend for help. I was lost. And it was at the point, like, normally when I read fantasy, it's weird because it's a contemporary fantasy, right? So I was like, it shouldn't be that hard to understand. Not any more so than a high fantasy book that I read. But like, so normally I'm okay with a little bit of confusion, but for this, I was like, I'm lost. So I had to ask for help for one of my friends, and she explained it to me, and I felt much better about it. And I will say though that like my favorite part of Legendborn was none of the characters, neither was it the plot. My favorite part of Legendborn was the healing process and the depiction of grief. Like I love that. And also like the way that it talked about intergenerational trauma within Black families, I thought that was great too. But everything else, which I guess makes the book itself, I didn't love. But it also was like the first in a series, so it can probably only go up from there. 3:35. Oh my gosh. Are you sure you shouldn't go to sleep right now? I can't be talking because I have the worst sleep schedule. Well, there's your answer. Y'all, I wish I could do enough stuff, but I cannot. My favorite book genre to write is fantasy. I mostly write fantasy. I've written one contemporary book, and that was last year for NaNoWriMo. It's interesting because when I first started getting into writing, I only wrote contemporary, and then I discovered that fantasy was a thing, and now I'm like obsessed. So fantasy is my favorite. Hope you don't disappoint. Oh my God, you guys are so nice. You guys are talking about Legendborn. See, I feel like a lot of people really do be loving Legendborn. And I do like Legendborn, but I feel like I like it for different reasons than like the popular reasons that people like it. Like we're really trying to figure ourselves out right now. Oh, are you not like loving it, loving it? Yeah, I mean, this book is nothing like I was expecting, which I don't know why. It's literally called Crying in HMAR. I should have assumed that it was gonna be sad, but I don't know. I thought that for some reason that was gonna be like a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was devastating. And yeah. You know what you should read? You should read. Well, I mean, this isn't really the same. Like it is, but it isn't. It's not at all. But you should read The Death of Vivek Oji by Ekweki Emezi. That book is amazing. And I feel like it's kind of in the same tone as like family dynamics and like tragedy. So you might like it. I really loved it. I mean, after I finished that book, I was like trying to find something like it for a long time. And I think Crying in HMAR is like the closest thing that I could find. It's been like a year. didn't like Legendborn, but also think if you're not vibing with the book in general, you should DNF it. Yeah, I agree. I'm really envious of people that can DNF books. For me, I just need to finish everything I start, so I never DNF. But I do think that my life and my reading experiences would overall be better if I did DNF. You know, people that DNF books probably have a higher average rating average for books because they don't finish things they don't like, which makes sense. I need to get into it. You're not looking to suffer right now. Yeah, don't put yourself through it if you are not going to be able to handle it because it is intense. Hello, welcome. Do I keep a reading journal? No, but I have a spreadsheet, which I have posted before on my Instagram. I'll post it again. I'm not going to share my screen because I just feel like I'm going to mess that up, but I'm going to go post it literally right this second before I forget. Hold on, I need to actually pull it up. And this spreadsheet I got from Brittany. No, Brittany. Wait, Brittany? No, because it's Brittany. Hold on. I got it from a hardback hoarder, I think, on YouTube. So I'm going to post a picture of what it looks like because people ask me. But Hardback Hoarder has a spreadsheet, and I think she updates it like every year. So anyway, if you want to see what it looks like, go to my story. It has like a lot of stuff on it. Oh, I should probably take a picture of like all of the sections. Okay, hold on. This is my... Okay. There you go. Now... So yeah, I don't use a journal. I just use a spreadsheet. And I'm not going to lie, I like the spreadsheet from last year better because this one is like a bit too intense. Like it has so many sections. I'm out here filling in these little cubes for like 20 minutes, it seems. And I'm like, I don't need all this. Like I literally just want to have like the page count, the genre, what I rated it, like the representation in the book. Because for this, like, I mean, it's cute. Like, you guys might like it. Like, there's a whole section where you can put in your mood throughout the book. So I put in like little emojis to show how I was feeling while I was reading it. Because I feel no emotions nowadays, my face is the same. So I'm like, I don't like doing that. But I don't know. You guys might like it. So, spreadsheet, I'll post it up here. And you guys can check it out. And probably say where I got it from. I'm going to put a link to the video of how this is supposed to be me doing reading sprints and I'm sidetracked. But hey, you guys asked. Okay. Usually do not hesitate to DNF books I'm enjoying. Yeah, see, I think Legendborn is just one of those things where it's like you gotta keep going. And sometimes that happens with books. Sometimes it's like you just gotta know how it's gonna end. And I understand that. I would really only ever DNF a book if I felt like it was harming me emotionally. Because otherwise I'm just like I gotta see through to the end. But that's just me. Okay, almost done. I'm adding the link. And if you guys want to see my reading spreadsheet and where I got it from, then check my Instagram because I just posted it on my story. There you go. Healing type of suffering, trust me. Yeah, no, it really is. It's like one of those bittersweet books, you know. Oh my god, I'm just talking about this with my friends, but I love a book that hurts and heals. Because I just get the most out of those books. I feel like those are the books that stick with me the longest. Spider-Man Morales. Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Why did I not know that was a thing? Let me read that real quick. I feel like there's going to be like a resurgence of that. I really do. Because, you know, people are predicting that vampires are making a comeback, and I do feel like fantasy books are more gothic vibes. Have you read A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson? Read that. Down Comes the Night, Gothic Y fantasy. I've heard of Down Comes the Night. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this the one that has like that blue cover? Because I think I'm making stuff up again. Because there's one book that I wanted to read. Yes, this is the book that I want to read, and it's Sapphic, right? I was right. It does have a blue cover. Anyway, I want to read this. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, and I will be reading it. A joke. I should definitely really want to finally start the third book. Isn't that also a TV show? Someone is always telling me about that show, and I'm like, I don't know. I just am not invested or interested. But I'm glad that you're enjoying the series. Yeah, see, this is someone recommended this to me when I was looking for buy books. Anyone listens to point of views on YouTube when you're writing? Yes, I do. Oh my god, I have so many point of view playlists that I've found just while like doing my own writing sprints, and I'm obsessed with them because I feel like I'm so productive when I have those vibes. Reading it now, but he's not. I have no idea. I haven't read it yet, but this is making me aware of things that I was not aware to before. So, rethinking things. I'm very happy for you, and I need that energy for myself. Okay, we're going to start the next sprint in 3 minutes. Okay, everyone get ready. Most anticipated books of the year. Here's the thing, I don't anticipate things anymore because I feel like I always get disappointed. But originally, my most anticipated read was All My Rage, which I have already read. So, and it was amazing. I mean, that that did not disappoint me. It actually exceeded my expectations. I'm trying to think of other books. Like, what comes out? See, I don't even know what comes out. That's why I didn't do an anticipated reads video, because I don't even know what's coming out. Oh, I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mary Rudkowski, who wrote The Midnight Lie, is coming out with an adult thriller, I think. I'm very excited for that one. I'm also excited for Ashley Herring Blake's adult sex. And I have not read it, even though I love It Happens One Summer. So I'm also going to need to read that, but I'm so excited for that one too. I don't have any anticipated releases. I have like 5. Anyway, there's probably more that I'm forgetting. I'm excited for Babel, oh my god, Babel by R.F. Kuang. I did not pre-order it, and I should, but I didn't. What else is there? There are probably some other Sapphic books that I'm completely forgetting about right now. Oh my god, I feel like a fraud. The Ones We Burn by Rebecca Mix. That is my most anticipated read of the year. I'm so excited. It's Sapphic fantasy with feral Sapphic energy, murderous woman. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I feel like this book is going to get me back into fantasy, which is kind of sad because it doesn't come out till November. So I actually hope I'm into fantasy again before it comes out. But I'm also just very excited to read that book. I will be trading my soul for an arc. So if you see me being thirsty on the timeline, mind your business. I'm trying to get an arc of my most anticipated release. Buddy read. Oh, romance. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. That's valid. You've been distracted. Same. Do I use Storygraph? I don't use Storygraph. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't use Storygraph. I use Fable. I do have a Storygraph. Like, I imported all my Goodreads stuff on there, and then I gave up. I was like, I don't need another app. So I just use Goodreads Fable. Australia, hello. I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, now it's time to do another sprint. So, okay. I wish everyone happy reading and that you all have fun. And I think this is going to be our second to last sprint. Our last sprint is probably only going to be 20 minutes. We'll see how I feel. Anyway, happy reading. Hey everyone, how did the sprint go? It didn't go for me. Like, I didn't really do anything. Well, I talked to Brittany like the whole time, which is great because I love Brittany, but I didn't do any revisions or any reading. So you might be thinking, Haley, what's up? Nothing. I'm going to revise later, I guess. I'm going to set up the timer for last sprint. I'm going to make it 20 minutes. Anyway, but yeah, I hope it went well for everyone else. When am I going to start doing writing blogs? That's a great question. And I don't know, because normally I only do them for NaNoWriMo. So I don't know. I don't know. I probably not until I graduate because vlogs, they take a lot of time and energy. And when I'm writing, I'm really just like trying to write. So I really don't know because I don't even have time to do like sit down videos anymore. But I don't know. I feel like if I started doing writing blogs now, I wouldn't even have that much to talk about because I'm revising and I don't know. I just find that the writing blogs that I like to make and that I like to watch are like the drafting ones or like the brainstorming ones, but with revisions because I'm not going to sit here and like tell you everything that my book is about. I don't know how it would be very. I don't think it would be very interesting. But I don't know. I can try and figure something out. Hello, we're about to do one more sprint. So, my gosh, these comments are from like 40 minutes ago. Thank you. Oh my God, I have that book. I need to read it. I've been wanting to read it. Have you read A Little Life? I've not read A Little Life. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to read it because I've heard things about it. Like, yeah, I've heard it's very intense and it like makes a lot of people have like mental breakdowns because it's so sad. And I don't know. I've also heard some people say that it's like trauma porn. So I don't really know if I'm interested in that. But obviously never say never. Anyway, check your Insta story. Yeah, I love that spreadsheet. Like I love it, but I hate it. Just because it's so much longer than the one from last year. I'm kind of thinking of just like copying the one from last year and using that one instead. I've already filled out like 12 books into this one, so I'm not sure. See, people keep saying this, and then I get nervous to film it. I don't know. Okay. Well, how about you guys let me know? I guess I'll put up another Instagram story saying like what specific writing content you want to see because I feel like I mostly do writing Q&As or writing vlogs, but I love to do other videos. Like I've already done how I start, like how I start my drafts. I guess I could do like process videos, like how I start drafts, how I outline, how I do world building. So I'll probably put up questions box on Instagram later if I remember. But if you have anything specific now, definitely let me know. I mean, I'm always looking for buy books. So, yes. It is. Dowry is one of my favorite books. I don't remember which book we were talking about. This is okay. I need to scroll down to the newer comments. Okay, I see you guys have read. Okay. Now people saying you're late. We're going to do one more sprint. Okay. I guess we'll start the next sprint in 4 minutes. Dangerous Remedy. Oh, I think I've heard of that book actually. Dani Brown. Okay, period. You're going to read. Putting Down Sense and Sensibility. Six of Crows is my favorite. I love it. One things you couldn't say. Dang, you do have a lot of Rex. Ooh, Radio. Okay, I've heard a lot of good things about Radio Silence. I need to look into that.
Well, you are a nice friend. You're a very nice friend. I am glad, welcome, that you guys have been reading 13 more percent. Nice. I feel like I have been so unproductive. Like, I'm glad that you guys are getting stuff done. And I'm like, I'm not surprised that I'm not getting stuff done because usually when I go live, I'm too distracted and nervous about things going well. So I don't end up like doing enough for myself. But on other people's lives, I'm very productive. So I'm doing this for you. Beautiful World, where are you? Oh, wait, have you read any of her other books? I'm kind of like hesitant on whether or not I want to read more because I read Normal People and it simply was not for me. 27. Oh my gosh. Y'all be reading. Not that emoji. I hate that emoji. That emoji makes me so uncomfortable because I feel like when people send it, I feel like they're being passive aggressive. So I'm like, I don't like it. 2019, Empire Storms, The Writer's Block. Okay, I will try. Nice. Gilded. Thunderhead. Is that the last one? Maybe that's not the. I don't know. I heard that from a lot of people. The first book is like really good, and then the series goes downhill from there. So I wish you luck. I haven't read it. I am interested in reading it, but at the same time, I'm not because I see bad things about the last book. The guest list. I'm telling you, you should just DNF it. It's not worth it. It really isn't. And you know, with those types of books, it's like the ending is supposed to be all satisfying because you like finally uncover everything that's going on. It's not. Just let it go. Just let it go. I haven't read any of the books for you. Okay, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. The second. Oh, it's the second one. Okay. Yeah, Tola's last one. That's what I thought, you guys. That's what I was like thinking. Like, I'm always wrong. Okay. We're going to start our next sprint, our last sprints in 1 minute. You know what? We're the same person. I can't do it either. It's hard. It's really hard. But I feel like once we learn how to DNF, we will find peace. I can only hope. I feel you. Okay, I need to. For this last sprint, I swear I'm actually going to get work done. I want to finish this chapter that I'm revising. I actually think I'm almost done. I don't really know why I have not finished it yet. I think it's because I've read this chapter like 3 times, and I want to be done. But it is one of my favorite chapters, so I don't even know why I'm upset. You know, it does that for me too, because I'm like, it's, oh my God, especially if I bought the book, I'm like, you best believe I'm going to read the whole thing. Like, I spent money on it. I'm going to get my money's worth. But then I get mad if it's like really not good, because then I'm like, I feel like I just wasted my money and my time. Okay. Oh, pro tip, if you are a writer and you are needing to read your book, whether it's like to go through your edits or just like do a read through, I recommend downloading it as an EPUB because it's much easier, at least in my opinion, it's much easier to read the book because then it feels like an actual ebook, you know? And it's easier to like look for structural and like grammatical issues, like everything's so much easier than just like doing it on a document. So download your book as an EPUB. It also makes it exciting because then you can highlight things and act like you're just reading a published book, and it's really exciting. Anyway, I have my book. Well, I did download. Oh my God, I almost yawned. That would have been really disrespectful of me. Sorry, but I did download an EPUB of my book, but it's like the first draft, which I've already read, and now I have edits. So now it's like that EPUB is useless. Oh my God, we're supposed to start. Oh my God, you guys, I keep getting distracted. Also, my computer almost died during that last one. It would have been really bad if I looked over and it was just dead because by the time I plugged it in, it was at like 3%. Anyway, happy reading. This is our last sprint. Everyone, have a good time, and I hope it goes well for all of you. Okay? Goodbye. how'd it go? Last sprint. Honestly, it's a good thing we're stopping now because my computer sounds like it's about to explode. Like she's working overtime. She needs a break. But I got almost to the end of this chapter. I realized this chapter is very long and I got stuck on this one paragraph because I'm doing like very basic revisions right now and I'm just trying to fix these little things that are bothering me and I'm a perfectionist, so I'll fix one thing and then I'll be like, no, it's not good enough, and then I want to fix it again and then I don't know when to stop. So it's very frustrating. But anyway, how did it go for y'all? I hope that you got stuff done. And I hope that these sprints were productive for everyone. You know what? I like this. This is usually what I think of it as because I actually do this a lot. Like I'll start a book, I'll read like 2 chapters, and then I'll be like, I'm not vibing. So I'll put it down and be like, maybe next time. So I like that. I should tell myself that more. Not explain. It does. It sounds like it's an airplane taking off. 13 pages, 10 pages. I'm so sorry. I swear this happens every time I do sprints. Someone comes in right as I finish and they're like, no, I'm sorry. Thank you all for joining. I always have so much fun. You guys are so fun. I all the time want to just do not even sprints. I just want to come on here and be live and just hang out because I feel like that would be really fun. I think I should do it with friends because otherwise it would just be me talking the whole time, which doesn't seem interesting. So I would love to do lives more often. Maybe not always sprints, just because sometimes I don't have that kind of energy. But I will also, of course, try and do sprints more often because I know they're really helpful for people. And I want to do that. I feel like I connect a lot more with y'all in lives. So yeah, I will definitely be trying. I say this every time. I'm always like, I'm gonna do it more often, and then like something happens in my life, and then I can't. But I will try. I especially want to try and do sprints or go live when I don't upload a video because I think it's like a fair balance or a compromise, whatever. I know I'm so sorry. Yeah, scrolling on Twitter. You know what? Twitter be catching all of us. So it's fine. I'm very happy that y'all had fun, and I'm happy that you got to 81% of your book. Now, thank you everyone. Oh my god, why do I have a nail file? Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. I will be doing this at some point again. I don't know when, but I will be doing it. You can follow me on my social media, specifically my Twitter and my Instagram, because that's when I update about like my posting schedule for my videos and then for lives. So if you want to know if I'm going to do a live, that's where you would find out. Otherwise, it just gets sprung on you and then you might miss it. So yeah, follow me on social media if you want updates there. And if you don't want to miss out on videos and lives. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And hopefully you have a good rest of your day. And I hope that your books and your reading are going well. So anyway, bye.